Stranger than Shark Boy trying to stalling suplex somebody literally twice his size. This is the Smackdown rundown. This is a rundown. Watch the Smackdown.
Oh,
Wee!
Oh, let's go through the matches. You're an asshole. We had Neville and Dolph Ziggler defeat Bad News Barrett and Sheamus. We had Luke Harper defeat Fandango. The New Day defeated the Masters. We had Naomi defeat Emma. And the Lucha Dragons defeated the Matadors. Not a lot of matches on this week's SmackDown.
No, a lot of
build towards Payback.
Apparently.
And a lot of build in character, I guess. So we open up with King bringing out King Barrett. Tries to give him some advice, King to King. But Barrett's like, hey,
bro, you ain't king no more.
Don't try and put us on the same level. No. That's not gonna happen. What you're gonna do is you're gonna say, "All hail King Barrett."
And King's like, I ain't gonna say that.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna bullhammer you.
Not if Dolph Ziggler has anything to say about it.
And Dolph Ziggler does have something to say about it. He comes out. He this is him making up for the fact that he killed King. So he's saving him from King Barrett. This turns into a singles match. We get Barrett versus Ziggler for about 5 minutes or so. Then it comes to a screeching halt when Sheamus attacks Dolph Ziggler. So technically, Dolph Ziggler won a singles match against Wade Barrett. They do a 2-on-1 beatdown until Neville comes out, makes the save. This gets Teddy Longed into a tag team match
during the break on the WWE app.
Yes. So now we have a tag team match. This goes on for a little bit longer. End comes
Neville dive knees.
Yeah,
Sheamus.
knees Sheamus right in the freaking forehead, like
with a moonsault.
Oh, ow! And Barrett takes the advantage, rolls up Dolph Ziggler, puts his feet up on the ropes, but Neville says no, shoves his feet off the ropes. That distracts Barrett. Barrett's yelling at Neville while he's on the outside, and that allows Dolph Ziggler to hit the zigzag and pick up the win over Wade Barrett.
I thought it was strange. The first thing I thought refreshing was that somebody actually saw somebody's feet on the ropes for once.
Yeah. And tried to do something about it?
Yeah, and then the strange part, though, was like Barrett got all pissed off at Neville, who's on the outside, like, bro, why didn't you let me cheat?
Why didn't you let me beat you and your tag team partner?
Here,
You're such a buzzkill.
Let me turn around so I don't see your partner.
Then we had our first of 4 interviews with Renee Young. We're getting the 4-way contract signing for the Fatal 4-way World Championship match at Payback. Dean Ambrose is the first one, talking about how he doesn't really like to go with odds. He doesn't like math. He prefers chaos. And chaos is what's going to choose who walks out the new World Heavyweight Champion. And obviously he's hoping that it's him.
He understands that he's got as good of odds as anybody in that match.
Yeah. So we'll kind of go through the rest of these here. We had Reigns talk about how he's bringing the biggest fight to Payback. He's got 3 other guys, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna Superman punch someone not for fun, but to win championship gold.
And unless all 3 other guys take turns suplexing him.
Suplex City, bitch.
Yeah.
Randy Orton's strategy at Payback is to hit whoever gets closest to him. As long as he can win championship gold, that's all that matters to him. Whether it's Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Joey Mercury, Triple H, Kane, doesn't matter. He's hitting everyone until he takes the championship.
Plot synopsis for this one: referee, stay away from Orton.
That's a good call. And then Seth obviously is more arrogant than he should be going into a match against these 3 guys, talking about how the only reason this match is happening is because Kane is trying to teach him a lesson. And
it's a lesson well taught.
Because
guess what? You're fighting Randy Orton and your 2 former partners. Quit being a dick. Maybe you'll get an easy match one day.
But that doesn't stop him from saying that Kane is irrelevant and doesn't have a brain.
Or a blonde streak of hair.
That either.
That's what I was thinking he was saying when he pointed at his head. Or just hair in general.
Or a head. That's what I
Kane
thought.
is the headless horseman.
It makes it really weird when he's trying to tell you to do something. Because you have to determine where that voice is coming from.
Well, the larynx.
Awkward.
The vocal cords that aren't attached to anything.
Speaking to my throat hole.
What?
Don't worry about it. Then we had Luke Harper taking on Fandango. Fandango getting quite a bit of offense.
He got a boot to the face.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Luke Harper was
Fandangoed.
Yeah.
That's when somebody. That's when somebody's doing the Fandango to lure Fandango to a false sense of security. Is a Fandango.
Yeah. And that just throws Fandango off of his game. He gets a slight comeback. I thought he was going to pick up the win, but he goes.
At one point, he went up like he's going to leg drop him.
Yeah, he's going up for the last dance.
Shot up fast
and then hit him with a discus clothesline.
Yanked him off the ropes.
Hits the discus clothesline, picks up the win. He's about to continue a beatdown. Eric Rowan makes his way out to the ring. Has just, the usual crazy look. Looking at Harper and decides this looks like fun. And he proceeds to beat the crap out of Fandango, hitting him with the full Nelson Slam. And then walking away, leaving Luke Harper very perplexed.
Yeah.
So, Wyatt family's getting back together.
Maybe.
There's only one more piece of the puzzle.
I'm hoping that they just do a swap. And Luke Harper goes face. Harper's getting over, so...
Well, oh yeah. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Up next, we have Lana out in the ring.
With her theme music.
Yeah, she gets a theme, she gets an entrance. The crowd's cheering her on.
And she says, don't cheer me, it makes Rusev mad.
She said, thank you first.
Yeah.
She was so happy. And then she said, don't cheer me, it makes Rusev mad. And then Rusev came out, and Rusev was
mad.
He's
like, I'm mad, go away.
Yeah, he told Lana to go away, and then SmackDown sucked. But Rusev did cut a pretty good promo against John Cena, saying that, this coming Monday on Raw, I'm going to show you why you'll never make me say the words, I quit. Or why you will say the words, I quit. So...
He'll tell him both.
Yeah. So...
Maybe.
Rusev's got some plans for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see what happens.
More talking, apparently.
Yeah. We had a 6-man tag team match, the New Day Challenge.
What if he just decides he's going to duct tape his mouth for the duration of the I Quit match?
That's brilliant.
Then he can't say I quit.
That's brilliant. He's going to be in a lot of fucking pain, but it's brilliant.
Yeah. Especially that mustache thing he's got rocking. Just take that off.
Just rip the whole goatee
That's how
off.
Cena's going to make him say I quit, is by ripping the tape off.
Really slow. Ow. The New Day challenges the Masters to find a tag team partner for a 6-man tag team match. They choose Ryback. This was a really fun match.
It was a great match.
I loved this match so much.
I'm going to be honest, I kind of lost interest when I found out Ryback was going to be their partner.
Definitely a strange choice.
He didn't bog the match down at all.
No, he did a really good job of keeping it up.
Go you, Ryback.
Ryback and Cesaro both doing tandem stalling suplexes. Tyson didn't get the memo and waited too long.
Use the punctuation on the end of the sentence. Yeah.
Stalling suplex, period.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Lots of really good chemistry between the Masters and Ryback. Ryback even getting on the New Day sucks stomps that they do in the corner.
You get the really good chemistry between people who have not very much hair.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, you'd think Big E would join that side, but...
Well, that's why the New Day doesn't have quite as good a chemistry.
Oh, yeah. Big E, you gotta grow that hair out. Get better chemistry with your team.
Big E with a giant afro.
Masters and Ryback are on top of their game. They're just about to pick up the win. We get Bray Wyatt's little cut screen thing, distracts Ryback.
He's on the outside.
Cesaro does some weird...
Yeah, Ryback gets distracted. Big E trains over him.
Yeah.
Like a goddamn train. And then Cesaro tries a tornado blockbuster off the apron, or off the guardrail onto Big E.
Which allows Kofi to roll up Tyson and pick up the win. New Day picking up another win. They're on a roll. They're doing pretty damn good for themselves right now.
They beat the former tag team champions and Ryback tonight.
They beat Randy Orton and Roman Reigns on Raw. So, then we get a real short match.
Next week, I heard they're booked to face John Cena and Triple H.
That'll be fun.
To win.
We get a short match. Naomi just dominating Emma. Her and Tamina doing a little screen-and-screen promo saying that, everyone no one's been paying enough attention to Naomi, and they forgot what she's capable of doing. Now they know. Well, Tamina's been gone. They don't know what she's capable of. Now they'll know. Now everyone's going to know. And so Naomi picks up the win. They double team Emma. Naomi whips her into Tamina's super kick after the match.
Super kick is the move of the night, by the way.
Yes, it is. Lots of super kicks. So not a good night for Emma.
I didn't like their promo.
No?
Because the one thing is that even when she was still babyface, Naomi was touted as the most athletic diva on the roster and constantly being praised for how good in-ring work she does. And her big complaint is people not knowing what she can do.
Well, it's more so the fact that she beat Nikki twice and still had to go into a #1 contenders battle royal. That's her whole thing. It's that, people said all these great things, but they never gave her anything for what she was so good at doing.
And then she got it and she lost, so she should shut up.
Yeah. Then we had the Lucha Dragons taking on the Matadors. This is a really fast-paced, flippy match.
Good main event.
Yeah, it was
Wait, no. I meant good if it was on main event.
True. It would be a great main event for main event.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad main event for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Little miscue. Sin Cara almost took out Kalisto when they did the dive through the legs.
Yeah.
Kalisto didn't have his legs.
He turned their normal double team move into almost an unintentional world's awesomest chop block.
Yeah. Lucha Dragons get the momentum back. Sin Cara goes for his swanton. Matador rolls out of the way.
It was Hernandez.
Fernandez?
Yeah.
Fernandez. Sure. Sin Cara then turns a tilt-a-whirl into a small package and picks up the win that way. And then we have some issues afterwards. I think it was Fernando actually pushes
Fernandez
pushes Torito away. And so we're getting some issues within the Matadors and El Torito. So a possible breakup, possible heel turn. It'll be interesting to see.
Going in towards WrestleMania, they were already on their way to a heel turn.
Yeah. They were the
tweeners. They were the ones getting paired up with the Masters and the 8-man tag.
That was only because they were really pushing the New Day as faces, and you're not going to turn the Usos heel.
I really, really hope this isn't a breakup.
Yeah. Because we need tag teams.
The breakup is going to turn into neither of them going anywhere.
Yeah.
Straight up. Fact. Sorry.
They could end up in Lucha Underground.
Maybe. But,
Or House of Hardcore with Carlito.
It would essentially end their careers, I think.
Yeah.
If they were to break them up.
Yeah, it's not really going to do them any good.
Maybe if... I could see them getting a little bit of a boost if they break off from Torito.
I was thinking maybe they're going to put Torito with the Lucha Dragons.
Oh, goodness.
Turn him into a little dragon instead of a little bull.
They would look like Mexican-Russian nesting dolls.
Lizard dolls. And then our main event of the night was the 4-way contract signing. Kane brings everyone out, and everyone but Seth Rollins is sitting by the table. They all take turns telling Seth Rollins how much of a pussy he is and he should be down in the ring because they're all here for the same thing. Seth, tries to twist and manipulate everything, get everyone against each other.
And he tries to, like, weasel his way out of even being there by trying to get Kane to sign the contract for him.
Yeah, he goes, I'm just going to have Kane sign it for me. I mean, he can do that. He goes, well, yeah, if you were unable to attend, I could proxy for you. But because you're standing right in front of me, I'm going to have to insist that you come down here and sign yourself. So he comes down, he stays on the outside. He gets Joey Mercury to take the contract to him. And he reads off the signatures, takes a little shot at everybody again, signs his name, and puts the contract on the table, starts yelling at everyone.
I felt like Triple H wasn't here at this taping in particular.
Why did you say that?
I felt like Seth Rollins' jokes weren't nearly as funny as they usually are.
Yeah, he had his moments.
Not
nearly as much as he usually does.
I feel like Triple H writes Seth's material.
Triple H is good. He's got that.
So that's what I was like, Triple H probably wasn't at this taping because Seth was firing blanks.
Yeah, but it's a good thing we had Dean Ambrose because Seth starts to get in Kane's face, calls him Mr. Irrelevant again. They start yelling at each other. Dean takes it upon himself to move the chairs out of the way, put the microphones on the chairs, set up the table in the corner.
Even while people were still sitting in the chairs.
Roman and Randy are just kind of watching, like, what's going to happen here? Like,
yeah, they get politely put into corners.
Yeah, and then...
Like they were going to have a fatal four-way rolling chair match.
And Seth turns around, Dean picks up the microphone and goes, we know how these things usually end. I call dibs on the table. And then chaos ensues.
He tried to peel Mercury through the table and it didn't work.
He rolled up the table. He defied gravity
if the table was made of plastic or glass, Mercury's head would have made that funny squeaky noise on the way down.
Yeah, so we just get fucking... It's a brawl at this point. Seth gets clotheslined by Randy. Kane gets dumped out the other side by Roman Reigns. Ambrose takes out Mercury and Noble, throwing a rolly chair at Noble, hitting him in the face.
Kane gets a Superman punch.
Yeah. Well, Ambrose dives onto Kane. Kane gets back up. Then he gets Superman punched. Then we get Dean goes after Seth. Seth sidesteps him. He goes into the corner. Roman goes for a spear on Seth. Seth moves. He almost hits Ambrose. Then Seth kicks Roman into Ambrose. This pisses Ambrose off. And Rollins goes, "Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave for a second now." And then Randy gets in, RKO's Dean. Roman goes, "Hey, fuck you." Superman punches Randy. And then gets a flying knee and a Avada Kedavra by Seth Rollins. So, just fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
Dean set up the chaos, and Seth put the fork in it. I guess he just.
Does that mean it was done?
Yeah, it was done.
All right.
So yeah,
I saw where you were going with that.
Yeah. So yeah, not a lot of matches, but I guess we got a fun brawl to end SmackDown.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I do think as long as the contract signing segment went on, we could have done without all four guys getting a backstage promo first as well.
Definitely. It didn't really set the stage any more than we really needed.
No.
I mean, we know the issues between the four of them.
Yeah.
And the history that they all have. So, I mean, I guess, giving each one of them their own piece in their own spot to talk. And then giving everyone the big round table discussion.
Finish.
So... Yeah, contract signings. That's 2 this week.
Hey.
Neither of which ended without chaos. So, as they usually do, we should end the rundown with a contract signing sometime. Oh, you just happen to have a contract there?
We'll write one up real quick.
All right. Yeah, just go and do that. Thanks for watching the Smackdown Rundown. Be sure to check back through the playlist. We got other videos from this week. The Raw review. We've got the midweek wrap-up. And the indie news is coming in just a couple of days. Be sure to click the links down in the description as well. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Reddit, email, all that stuff. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Comment down in the comments. Let us know what you thought about Smackdown. Go back through the week. Let us know what you thought about the other shows. A very strange midweek wrap-up. Be sure to check that out. Raw was fun. Lots of stuff happened this week. And be sure, like I said, we're going to be having indie news. Ring of Honor super shows are getting close. We've got more Chikara stuff coming up. We got all kinds of stuff. So be sure to check all that out. And how's that?
Can you notarize this for me?
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. You wanna say anything?
All the stuff he just said.
Yeah.
Click back a few seconds and rewatch it, but pretend I was saying it all.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Why can't I say it?
Well, because you already said it.
Oh. Okay.
Sign on one of these X's.
All right. Okay. I don't like that contract. I should have reviewed that. Why did I sign it? Something bad's gonna happen to me now. We'll see you guys at Indie News. I'm sure to check back next week for episode 48.
See? They don't all have to end in chaos.